So one of the best pieces of advice I ever got was one of the best ones and one of the worst ones. People told me to stick to one thing. People around me always told me I had to choose either stick to photography, stick to design, stick to copywriting, or also in my case, stick to storytelling. But to be fair, they're not wrong. It is sound advice. But the funny thing about that is the people who told me that just have one job, which is fine, but not knocking it, but job. I haven't heard any other like business people tell me that, because for the most part they had a title, they had a role, but not so much the freedom. Like they didn't get to wake up whenever they wanted to. And what's funny, one of the people that a lot of artists, a lot of inventors look up to, this person didn't have just, well, he didn't just stick to one thing. Because if you think about it, Leonardo da Vinci, he's kind of the perfect example. He was an artist, he was a thinker, an inventor, a scientist, and he was relatively successful. He's one of the people that, like, you know the name after so many years. And he didn't stick to one thing. Because here's what I've come to learn. Photography taught me how to see and how to work with light. Design taught me how to design and, keep things in order. And copywriting taught me how to essentially sell, speak, use words to persuade. None of them are meant to not work with each other. Like, thankfully they all work. They're all separate things, but kind of like a movie set. You have people who do separate roles, separate things, but at the end it all comes together. Except I'm putting it all together for myself, by myself, I guess. So I guess for me, in my mind, the problem never truly was sticking to one thing. I think for me, it was how do I blend all those things together? How to turn it, how Gary Vee says, from and to or. I was always stuck on and because of the people around me that always told me that. So I think I've come to learn that it's not about picking one thing. Using a anchor or an umbrella actually, and letting everything live under that. So for me, the umbrella would be storytelling, and under that is video, photography, design, copywriting. I think that's how I need to see it instead of having to pick one thing only. And that's kind of what I'm up to now. I want to use storytelling and teaching people how to do storytelling so that they could essentially use that as the umbrella with whatever you do. Except I work a little bit better with personal brands, so that's kind of why I'm leaning more to that direction. But I think I've left it open enough to whatever you do. If you're a company or whatever, even if you're not a personal brand, I think it could still apply. I'd say stick around, learn a little storytelling, see a little how I kind of play and get everything together, and then yeah. Okay, so what you just saw was me kind of just playing around because I've been wanting to do this like cinematic style video to where I have like two cameras kind of going. So this was fun. I tried to make it like if this was like a Netflix thing or something. I just wanted to have fun with it. But essentially, yeah, I wanted to do two things. Talk about my real life story. That was a problem that I had where couldn't pick one thing, and I finally figured it out, right? But yeah, because I think a lot of us get told that pick one thing, but like a lot of the successful people that we know don't have just one thing. Like, it's possible, but it's not as common that somebody could get rich or be very successful doing truly just one thing only. Some people still have to learn the business, people have to learn all these different things. It's literally not just, for example, photography. If I were to just take photos of, I don't know, cakes all day, every day, but if I don't do marketing, I don't do business, I don't do anything else, nothing will come from it. If I don't post, even posting is its own thing, right? So like, if you don't even do that, then like, it's hard to advance. It's a very weird example, but I think it's one that kind of lands with me right now. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed that little video. I just wanted to try something different. I don't know, I'm kind of testing and playing and want to teach storytelling. I guess this one I didn't teach much, but it was just more for fun. But yeah, I'll see you next week. I'll have something that'll be a little bit more helpful, I hope. But yeah, thanks for watching me play and letting you tell my story, because how can I be a storytelling like teacher but then not do it? So alrighty, I'll see you next week. Take it easy.